In this video, I'm going to show you how local SEO works and how you can improve your local search presence on Google. So first, before we get into the tips, let's look at how local SEO works. When you search for a local service business near you, Google's going to show the best results for that search query. What does the best results mean? Well, Google's looking at lots of different things like the content of your website, the authority, how long it's been around, the customer reviews you have, lots of different things like that. But in a basic sense, Google's really just trying to show the best results for a particular search query in that location. Let's look at some statistics here of click results. As you can see, the higher up you are in the search results, the more clicks you're going to receive. If you're down past position 1, 2, and 3, you're probably not going to receive very many clicks. That's why it's super important to be really high in the search results, or else you're not going to get a lot of traffic to your website. Here are 3 super simple tips to help you improve your local SEO. Number 1, name, address, phone number, website in citations. Oftentimes this is referred to as your NAP listings. When you list your name, address, phone number, and website across the internet, you need to make sure that it's extremely accurate and extremely consistent. If you have a different address listed on Angie's List than you do on Yelp, that's going to draw up some red flags from Google. So make sure that you have accurate information on your website, your Google My Business listing, your Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you have your information listed, make sure it's accurate and consistent. Tip number 2, you can actually target one city on your homepage. Lots of times businesses will try to target 2, 3, 5 cities or even like a whole state or country, but oftentimes Google doesn't like that. So what I recommend is you target one city, the city that you are located in. How do you do that? Well, you just list that city 4 or 5 times on that page, and Google's going to know you are located in that city and you want to serve people who are located in that city. So now when people who are located in that city search for your business type on Google, your website will have a higher chance of showing up in the search results for that query. Tip number 3 is location pages. Like I mentioned, you should target one city on your homepage, but what about for your other locations? If you have storefronts in other locations, it's a really good idea to create location pages for each and every city that you have a storefront in. You can also do this for service area businesses where you serve lots of different cities, but it can be a little bit more difficult, and I recommend you consult an SEO professional before doing that. But if you do have a storefront in that city, you can go on ahead and create a landing page for that specific city. Just mention that city 4 or 5 times on the page and you should be good to go. Let's review them one more time. Number 1, name, address, phone number, and website. Make sure it's accurate and consistent across the web. Number 2, target one city on your homepage. Don't try to do 2 or 3 or 4, just target one. Number 3 is create location pages for every single city you have a storefront in. This is going to give your customers a better chance of finding you in those particular cities when they're searching on Google for you. Thank you for joining. I will see you in the next one.